Hi, happy Friday everyone. I wish you were physically here with us because it smells so good in here and it's not food, it's leather. We are with Jason, world-renowned boot salesman. We're at Leddy's Boots and Saddles. And I'm blown away just by how much leather goods are in here and how big the shop is. So tell us a little bit, Jason. You've been here for quite a while. You had your centennial, you've been around 100 years. So how did Leddy's begin?
Leddy started in Brady, Texas. He was working for a gentleman there. When the gentleman retired in 1922, he bought the business from the man, and so that's kind of where he started. After that, he took some of his brothers, went to Menard, taught them kind of the business, and then in 36 came here to San Angelo.
Wow, so if you're from San Angelo, this is a famous place. This is where you go to get your boots. I've seen really beautiful journals, like a lot of leather goods are from here, and they're very special. What would be some good advice when you're going to get your first pair of cowboy boots?
Really just basically, we're going to ask you, a color, that would be the foot, and then a top. Some people like to go really loud. Some people are like more, just kind of real tone on tone. So it depends on really what you're looking at when you look down at your feet and what you like. So really we just want to help you be able to come up with a combination of the bottom leather and the top leather, and then maybe you want to put your brand on it, your initials on it, or some kind of fun logo. So there's a lot of different things as far as custom that you can do with that.
Wow. You come here and actually custom design your whole boot, right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you measure people's feet to do that?
Yeah, we draw it out in the book, and then we take a measuring tape and we go around the foot, different areas, and then we can use some of these boots on the shelf to be able to check and see how that boot's going to fit, because we have a lot of different widths and a lot of different length sizes and stuff. You can also look at a toe maybe that you're thinking about.
When you say leather boots, is there one specific type of leather that you guys use?
Probably do more ostrich than we do anything.
Ostrich?
Ostrich, it's probably what the majority of our business is the ostrich. You can do the alligator, which is kind of the higher end, or you can just do a calfskin boot, which is kind of just a starter boot.
Starter boot, okay, that's awesome. Now if I were to come in, custom order boots, how long does the process take from the day you walk in to measure, to pick out everything, to get it on your foot?
About a year.
Wow.
Yeah. We make about 7 pair a day. And so we concentrate more on quality than quantity. But also like I said, you're coming in and you're placing an order to be able to get your boot. That's probably the biggest attraction to most people is it's exactly what you want.
Now, if I were living not in Texas and I wanted to custom order some shoes, do you have a way?
We would prefer to have the foot, so that way we can get the drawing. If not, there's a little chart that we can send to you to kind of help that process, and then off of that chart, we can send you some boots to be able to try on. But we would prefer to have the foot. The fit is really important to us also.
Now, over 100 years, I'm sure you guys have put some boots on some pretty interesting and famous people.
Yes, there's a lot of famous people from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's a lot of famous people, and then there's actors, actresses, music people. We don't try to promote it because we just, out of respect for those people, there's one country music star that I know of that just sent his boots in for repair, that if I'd say his name, people would just be like, oh wow, and so and I see his videos every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I know those boots,
I know that foot.
Yeah. So there is some, there's definitely been in the past, we have made some even for presidents. So a really, really famous gentleman back in the 60s and 70s was at Houston Rodeo one year, and they just made a movie about him, and he got measured while he was at the Houston Rodeo. So there's definitely been some very famous people.
So come on down, we're on Oak Street, and then do you have an online presence too?
Somewhat, not as much, really. And that's another thing about our business, because we're generational. We're into our 4th generation. We want to be able to get to know you and your kids, and that's how we get a lot of our business. You know, your grandfather brings you in, your dad brings you in, you know, and so that's more of our presence than really online.
Mm-hmm.
We like to keep it that way. We do a lot of our notations on just still paper and pen.
Yeah.
And pass it to each other, and you know, and it goes around the shop. So we're still very traditional.
Yeah,
from
just that
1922.
intimate experience.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
incredible. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.